All right, welcome back to the Black Ops 3 College Division, brought to you by AVGL and Control Freaks. We're here getting ready for our second match of the night, which is going to be Mount Royal University versus UCLA. So we're going to be hopping into Breach. Hardpoint is going to be our first map of this, and Mount Royal just coming off of a very grueling 5-game series, I think.
Yeah.
Almost went to round 11, I believe. I know that's.
I wish we could have streamed it.
Yeah, that's why we've been kind of a bit longer of a delay here, is because they were in a very long series. But we're going to be hopping into the pick and ban for Breach Hardpoint here. Be seeing what these guys are going to be throwing out. Hey, we've been talking about gun bans all night long, and finally
there goes the VMP. Bye,
we
VMP.
see it in the first map.
Ooh,
interesting though, what we were talking about with fairly similar to the Vesper. All the SMGs are kind of similar. If you're good with one, you're kind of good with all of them. So I'm interested that it's not something like
rapid fire gonna go through
M8 ban yet. But yes, let's see with the
rapid
VMP
fire
ban.
might go through.
The VMP ban will be interesting to see
Caution.
what else gets banned.
Let's see what he decides. What they decide.
Yes, 2 bans left. High caliber and concussion both gone.
One of them is definitely gonna be rapid.
With one, you're kind of good with all of them. So I'm interested that it's not something like
rapid fire gonna go through
M8 ban yet. But yes, let's see with the
rapid
VMP
fire
ban.
might go through.
The VMP ban will be interesting to see
Caution.
what else gets banned.
Let's see what he decides. What they decide.
Yes, 2 bans left. High caliber and concussion both gone.
One of them is definitely gonna be rapid fire. Put money on it.
I won't be surprised. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, there's the rapid fire. You're right. Good thing I didn't take you up on that. And let's see what this final ban is. I don't. Oh, the Shiva. Okay, so 2 gun bans.
Wow, gun bans.
Both
I like
coming
to see
out.
gun bans.
Yeah,
it makes the game more interesting.
I definitely think so. Both of those bans came out from UCLA, so
right, Heat Wave active.
It seems like they have a definite idea of what they want in terms of guns they want to use.
Yep.
If they're banning out multiple guns, I think they're definitely going to be focusing on...
They're just finding out what game they want to play.
Right, I think we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of M8s and Kudas. I mean, maybe a Pharaoh or a Vesper sprinkled in, but I think this is mostly going to be M8 and Kudas coming in. The Purifier coming out for both sides. We haven't seen that yet tonight. It's a personal favorite of mine when it comes to Hardpoint, just because it's so useful on both offensive and defensive sides.
Both teams have the same setup.
Yeah, Heat Wave, Purifier, Active Camo, Scythe. Heat Wave, Purifier, Active Camo, Scythe. So with the Purifier, there's a lot of different uses for it. How do you think it's more effective? Do you think it's more effective in breaking hills or in kind of holding down hills?
Holding down hills, but also breaking hills when you want to get kill feeds. They're great.
Yeah, because it's almost, especially in very close quarters, it's almost like a better version of the Tempest in that you can pick up multiple kills with it very easily. And so we'll see.
But other than the Scythe, there's really no good AR specialists.
Yeah, I'm kind of maybe expecting then a very...
maybe active, you can challenge a head glitch.
Yeah.
But it's better for juking out the last person in hill.
I'm expecting then maybe a very aggressive start from both of the teams, especially UCLA, since they banned that Shiva.
I think whoever's going to run 3 Kudas or 3 SMGs is going to take this.
Yeah, and also at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if both teams ran 3 and 3.
Yeah.
But, only time will tell. These players are finishing up their classes, putting the finishing touches on their masterpieces, Bob Ross style, trying to get some happy little classes going on here to lock down this Hardpoint, get this first map. Both of these teams, I believe, only have 3 wins, though I should refresh that and check now that one of these teams just finished a match. I don't think that's actually been reported yet. I don't know if they won or lost, but Mount Royal either is 3 and 3 or 4 and 2, I believe. Yeah, or 3 and 2 or 4 and 1. So both of these teams, at least right now, as far as we know, have 3 wins. So this is kind of an important game for them. We see a lot of the teams that are making it into the top 8 have 5 wins, 6 wins. So with only a couple games left to play, you really need
Every win
those
counts.
wins. Yeah, everyone counts.
You cannot
and-
afford to lose.
yeah, they want to make it
anyone.
into that top 8 bracket, but we'll see who's going to come out swinging in our first map. Okay, this loading screen taking a little bit longer than it usually does. You know, getting ready for this action, getting ready for this explosiveness. Hopefully here, you know, Mount Royal just went to a game 5. We'll see if they have the stamina to hold on and, you know, maybe go the distance in another. We'll see who's able to take this and really kind of
Let's see what teams are running.
yeah posture themselves. So Kuda, M8.
All right, so
Kuda. Yeah, Kuda, M8. So 2 and 2 actually. Both teams. That's kind of surprising, but since they're both using
I kind of saw that coming.
the same
but
thing.
I would have liked saw 3 SMGs on one team.
yeah, for sure. Now we're going to be seeing what these players are going to be doing at the break. Ninja able to get first pick, make that a beautiful 2-piece from him right off the bat.
That 2-piece because the other guy was using the M8.
Yeah, able to really set his team up for a good position.
He knows where they're spawning. Up, looks away.
Yep, he takes the first.
Really good job in Hill. Oh, he dies.
He dies. He is not able to survive that. Now we will be seeing UCLA take control, get some points back. There'll be 2 in the hill here. 1 True King unable. Ninja with a beautiful 2-piece case control. Wow, words. Takes control of that right back now. 22-7 in favor of Mount Royal. We'll see now another 2-piece from Industry here. And it looks like they're fairly set up. It looks like you have that one player who's kind of lurking around trying to pick off stragglers. You have the rest of the players positioned around the hill. He gets stuck, though. Great timing from the nade there.
They win the gunfight. Porta potty.
Yeah, good timing from the nade.
Set up. They already got the anchor spot.
Yeah,
they lose the anchor spot.
so they get the scrap time there, but now 40-12.
UCLA now has good spawns.
Yes, but let's see what they're able to do with it. Dan's going to have a player challenging him right here. Trades shots, but reloads and backs off. Lets the player push to him. That's smart. Did he see him push over to the right now? He's going to abandon the hill temporarily, runs right back in, realizes may not have a ton of support.
UCLA still has good spawns.
Ninja is able to pick up 1 on Nomadic. Oh, the slide in does not work, and now that's 3 down in favor of Mount Royal. Could be 4 right here. Yes, he's able to pick up that kill, but they still have good spawns. UCLA still are spawning in the favorable positions
Mount Royal
here.
does not care. They're just still getting that hill time.
Yeah, they are just absolutely outslaying right now. And yeah, look at that. Another 2-piece for Dan. Look at that. 6 and 2, 6 and 5, and 8 and 3 for 3 players that are Mount Royal. It's a great start for them.
They're letting UCLA get those points.
Yeah,
They're
UCLA though gets
smart.
the scrap time, and look at that. They're all over set up for this 3rd hill. And
Full streaked out.
they can't even get the full scrap time. They have a player who's able to lurk around and pick them off. So 77-20 as Mount Royal takes command of this 3rd hardpoint. And Kenny, yes, his teammate will pick up that second
winning
kill.
engagements.
Yeah, they are just completely winning all of their engagements. You see here, that's the counter UAV goes out for Dan here. He also has the Guardian and the Lightning
I
Strike.
wouldn't be surprised if he used the Guardian next hardpoint.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe him be one of the ones to rotate over early and throw that hardpoint down. I also wouldn't be surprised to see them save it for the middle hardpoint. You know, that is very close quarters, and it could be very effective there. Ninja now last one in the hill, has a player. Oh, pops the heat wave. Very nice usage of the heat wave and movement. Can he pick up the second? Yes, he does. A beautiful 2-piece. Can he get the 3rd? Yes, he does. Oh my God, can he get the? Oh my God, this is just ridiculous. He is finally taken out, but I mean, that was just ridiculous. UCLA, again, only able to get the scrap time. They're just not rotating. Look at that. They have 3 people left in the hill with 3 seconds left in it, and that's not doing you any favors. Ninja now, only 1 in the hill for his team. His teammates are set up around him.
No one has anchor yet.
We'll see, he does find 1 that challenges him and takes him out. We'll find another 2 is left, challenges him as well. Gets him the assist. He'll get the assist on that. Doesn't get
Mount Royal is still spawning out.
Actual kill. They're spawning out, but it doesn't matter when they're winning all of their gunfights.
Yeah.
The nades are useless right now. Finds 1, and Dan just picking up the kills left and right. Another player is going to jump right over him, and another beautiful kill. And boy, you know, UCLA is just getting completely outclassed in this lane department right now. They have people on their team 5 and 12, 2 and 14. That is not how you want to start a hardpoint, never mind a series in general. Pops the active camo, is able to get one. We'll have another player right there. Picks up the second. We'll have another player behind him.
Oh, so
too bad Black Ops 3 doesn't have the one-shot melee, but look at that. UCLA breaks the hill with 5 seconds left, and that is just absolutely
not really worth it.
Right. You know, you expend so many resources to get that hill time, but
and the Guardian does go down.
yeah, when there's only 5 seconds left in the hill, it's really not worth it. You really need to focus on those, you know, those rotations that it seems like UCLA are just absolutely not doing. Is Mount Royale are getting set up in these hills early, and they're able to hold these hills. But as I say that, they briefly get a little bit of hill time now, 169 to 43. We'll see now Enomatic with another big kill, another big 2-pace from him. Now 3 in the hill here for UCLA, hoping
set up
to get their first set of time, though. He gets picked off by
it's only 2
Solar.
in the point. Up.
Solar there with the trade. Trade's coming down, and Mount Royale will finally take control back. As I say that, though, Nomadic trying to push in. Ninja with a nice 2-piece of his own will keep that hill for his team, and it actually looks like Mount Royale might be going for the rotation a little bit. They might actually have first dibs on this second rotation.
Let's see what they can do.
Here, let's see, can he win a gunfight? No, he cannot.
Loses the gunfight.
Industry himself, though, loses a gunfight, and we'll see who takes control. That will be UCLA. They're lining up for him. He picks up a couple, but it won't be enough. Ninja able to push in and take control for his team. And, you know, UCLA really needs to start making something happen now. 187, 188 to 58.
Ninja is just a point god.
Oh, Enomatic, though, is able to send in the HC car and takes him out. Nobody in the hill right now. We'll see who takes control of it. Everyone kind of spawning out right now, though. Mount Royale will take that right back. Ninja, last one in there for his team, finds one. We'll have another right in front of him. Moves to the other side of the hill. That player could come up right behind him. We'll see, though. Solar going to be watching players on the flank. He might have, yes, he definitely saw that player, so he's repositioning himself. Beautiful play right here if he picks up this kill. Oh, switches to the pistol, but doesn't actually get the kill, so wastes a lot of time. But as we say that, nonetheless, there's been absolutely no pressure from UCLA on this hill. Ninja's going to ride out this time now, 220.
Going for good spawns this time.
Yeah, 220 to 58, and you know, Mount Royale, like we said, they just played a 5-game series, so they are definitely warmed up.
They can close it out on this hill.
UCLA seemed to have the rotation briefly, but again, unable to do anything. The scythe now for Solar picks up 1, picks up 2. Nice plays from him. However, the M8 will come through and take him out now. 230-63 with 3 minutes left on the clock. Ninja will take control right back as kills going down. That's 4 down now in favor of UCLA. They will finally take control. This is what they need, but they pretty much need to go flawless for the rest of this game. They need to hold it the rest of the time. Picks up 1, another player rushing in. Oh, it does pick up the second. Huge kill.
But his teammates there.
He gets sandwiched. Those spawns are not favorable. They do get sandwiched. UCLA is able to take some control back, though. 10 seconds left. Let's see who's on the rotation. Looks like Adrian is there. Nobody from Mount Royale is really able to push. There is a player pushing it right now. That HC car will not actually pick him up, but he knows he's over there. Pops the heat wave on him.
Doesn't get killed.
And just, wow, no, Once You're King in a beautiful position, picks up a 2-piece, and here we go. UCLA. One thing we're kind of noticing here, Mount Royale, is they kind of stumble when they get, you know, kind of taken out. They seem pretty confident, but if they start, they seem fairly momentum-based. So if they, oh my God, Dooku with a 3-piece outside the hill will keep that for his team, and that's exactly.
They're not getting 100-point clubs.
Yeah, exactly. This is what UCLA needs to do.
I like UCLA's spirit right now.
Yeah, to climb back into this, but it's still going to be very difficult. 120 to 238, of course. The goal for these teams is 250, so Mount Royale needs just a bit of time.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done.
Mount Royale barely needs any time to put this away. 10 seconds left. Of course, here comes a rotation when the game is this close to having a winner. All the rotations are very important, and it looks like it's going to be Mount Royale on the solid rotation. Adrian going to be trying to push in. He needs to make something happen right now. He needs to be very aggressive. Oh, checks the wrong corner and gets taken out. Now it's Dooku's turn. He needs to rush in. Pops the heat wave. Great heat wave pop. However, there was still one player left in there. Let's see. Nomadic is able to sew this up. Let's see. No, there is one player. He's hip firing desperately. Cannot find him. Just this is being contested left and right, but I think that's going to do it. No, maybe not. 246, 146. Dan in here, 248, 249, and that will do it. 250 to 146 is the scoreline for your first map. Mount Royale taking it over UCLA. And that was interesting. You know, we saw Mount Royal take control of that pretty much through the first couple of rotations, but
Then they started slacking.
yeah, it seemed like they were maybe getting a little too cocky. Maybe UCLA was really trying to mount a
Yeah.
comeback, and it looked like they had a couple.
They found themselves, you know,
Yeah, they had a couple
but
hills
a little bit too late.
of solid control, but
They always had the good spawns.
it wasn't enough. Yeah,
Montgomery didn't even care. They were breaking hills left and right.
yeah. Mount Royal were just breaking those hills. They weren't really caring about spawns, but it kind of highlights an interesting factor in that when Mount Royal started to let UCLA back in, they were very flustered. They got flustered and almost kind of they fell apart for a while there. Obviously, they're able to bring it back and close out the game.
Yeah.
I mean, though it's kind of hard to lose a hard point when you're 10 points away from victory.
Yeah.
You just need a couple of good moments. I think, you know, if they hadn't jumped out to such a huge lead at the start, we could have seen UCLA really make a run at it. But I think now UCLA knows that they need to catch them off guard. They need to really maybe try to change things up. They need to do something different, and we'll see what they're going to bring in the search and destroy, and we'll be right back, see what they're able to do.